As you guys read in the title, we have something very special lined up today. We are going to be shooting a 4 versus 1 blind date. The date that we're going to be dating is the one and only Mamie Dearest. If you guys don't know her, you will meet her shortly. And the other guys will introduce themselves shortly. But let me not say too much. Let's get into the video. If you guys don't understand, just pay attention and you will get it. But yeah, enough said. Let's get into the video.
Hi, so go Mamie Dearest and welcome to Nix's YouTube channel. Yeah, guys. Subscribe, do the most, do the right things. So I am a YouTuber, Instagrammer, like TikToker. I don't know, I just create content, and I'm a student, and yeah, I'm the best person you'll ever meet on YouTube. I don't know.
I bet, guys. So basically what's going to be happening is that Mamie Dearest has a list of questions that she's going to be asking us, and each round we're going to be answering the questions to the best of our abilities. It's a competition at the end of the day, so we're trying to win her over. But she's going to be asking us questions, and whoever's answer she likes the most gets a point. The person with the most points at the end of the game gets a date with Mamie Dearest. Simple enough. Let's get into the video, and yeah.
Okay guys, I'm so ready to find my perfect match. Like I'm so ready. So yeah, let's get down to it.
I bet, guys. Like I said, I'm here with the gentlemen behind me. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. As you guys know, I am Shucks.
I am a lady.
I'm ready to be won over. I am ready to be swept off my feet.
I'm 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gentlemen, I hope you are ready. So what would you do if I called you and told you that I want to leave a party? I went to because the people I went with decided to stay longer than agreed.
If I'm close by, I'll drive to you and come pick you up. But if I'm far from you, I would request an Uber for you to come back home.
Uber Go, Uber X, which Uber?
Uber Black.
Yeah, I feel like I would request for you, bro. There's nothing more to it, I guess. Like, I don't have a car, so I can't drive or anything. But I would request for you, and it's gonna be an Uber Go.
Lack of effort, number one. Lack of effort. Hi, Miley. I was bored.
Probably the same thing. I just request, or I'd come with an Uber, get you in.
Unlike the other guys, I drive. Nah, I drive. I'll come pick you up.
For me, my favorite answer, I'm not gonna lie, was number 3's, because he was very practical about it. He was like, if it's far, he would call an Uber, and then if he's near, he'd pick me up. So I like number 3's practicality, and also he's funny. How important is it to you that your mom likes your girlfriend?
For me, my mom is she's very important to me, So I genuinely do value her opinion, but not to say that I'm gonna break up with you if she doesn't like you. Obviously, it's something that we're gonna have to work on, but I do value her opinion. So it goes with the reason also, why doesn't she like you?
For me, my mom, she's my everything. So whatever she says, plays a big part in what I do, how I move.
So I guess you are still on the boob. You're still breastfed. The umbilical cord was not cut. Number 2.
My mom's my everything, and I also value her opinion. And I think if she doesn't like you, would need to understand why, and then would work on why she doesn't like you. Because I don't just think you're gonna wake up and not like somebody. And because you as a woman, you are important, and she's just as important. So there's a balance I think would strike.
Okay, so imagine the reason why she doesn't like me is because she still likes your ex, for instance. What do we do in a situation like that?
We'll need to make her understand that, listen, we're no longer with the ex. We've moved on. Something better.
Okay. Okay.
Also, my mom is my everything. But when it comes to the women that I choose in my life, most of the women that I choose in my life, my mom genuinely likes them because I take my time to choose, and what I choose is also what I know my mom loves. So she wouldn't dislike you.
So this question just doesn't apply, because I'll automatically be my favorite response was number 2. What are the main things you feel a woman needs to contribute in a household? Number 2.
I think she would need to contribute on things like food and hygiene. As a guy, I don't think I'd be as tidy as she would want me to be. So I'd let her handle that. She would let me handle the more manlier things.
So a woman to you is basically a cook and a cleaner.
Not even. Not even. But I'd like to give her that department to handle.
Number 4.
For me, I see my girl as equal. So whatever she can provide, she does that. Whatever I do that. And then, yeah, we're equals.
Number 1.
For me, I think a woman is the glue of the household, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important for my woman to be, I'm not gonna expect her to clean and all of that because I feel like we are equals, but in terms of, especially when there's kids involved, she needs to be able to hold it down where I can't, She needs to be able to be a mom. She needs to be able to be a woman, you get what I'm saying? Even when my mom is there, I shouldn't have to be like coaching her, you know what I'm saying? She has to have it in her. So yeah, I think she needs to add value where she can.
My woman is equal to me, but I can't be the head of the family. Me saying this is because I know a woman can also provide like something that I can provide. But to me, cleaning and all those things, right? I mean, that's old age. And nowadays, you get like people that can come and cook and all. So to me, a woman is someone that has to bring love into the family.
My favorite response was number 1 because I don't want to lie to you. I'm a firm believer in a woman must submit to her husband. So yeah, I chose him so he can lead my household. So what must I do? I must hold it down at home so that he has freedom to lead my household. So yeah, so number 1, yeah, that was my favorite response. And then, what is your honest, immediate reaction when you see another guy talking to me? Nothing hectic, but it's just him and I in a public space. So like, what would you immediately think when you see me with another guy and we talking? It's not like, you clearly see it's nothing hectic, but what comes to your head? Like how would you react in a situation like that? Number 4.
So yeah, basically I'm a very jealous person so I'm gonna not necessarily think, something's going on, but I wanna know, what y'all are talking about, like who is this person, where y'all meet, stuff like that.
Personally, I wouldn't mind knowing that my woman wouldn't do anything that would hurt me. And I know as far as I'm concerned, I know you're a content creator. And yeah, maybe you're talking about business. And I'm sure after you're done talking to that person, later when you come tell me what you've been discussing about. So I wouldn't mind you talking to another guy from a distance in a public place.
What would come to my head would just be that people are having a conversation and it's got nothing to do with me. I firmly believe in my woman being my woman. She could literally walk into guys who I'd feel are better than me in some way and I wouldn't feel threatened because she's my woman. And having said that, I don't even think I'd want to know what you guys are talking about. And with the type of relationship I would have with my woman, she would probably tell me anyway.
Yeah, I'm very confident in myself as a person. Okay, I am a jealous person, but it's cute jealousy. It's not I wouldn't be mad that you're talking to another guy. Just damn, she's talking to another guy. And obviously in that situation, I wouldn't know who the guy is. So it would kind of rub off on you in the wrong way. But not to say that I would be mad at you. I just want to know who's that guy? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you would tell me anyway. So I wouldn't necessarily react in the moment. It would just be it's something to notice because you're my woman at the end of the day. I care about who you're interacting with. So yeah.
This round was difficult. Most of the responses were solid responses. I will give this one to number 2. Yeah, number 2. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. What would you do if you woke up first and realized I started my period and missed a little? Listen, you say little. Imagine you saw blood. You woke up and I started my period in my sleep and you saw blood. And you woke up before I woke up. What would you do?
I would run a hot bath for you first. So you can go sort yourself out and then I'll sort out the bed. I'll make sure that you get new sheets. And yeah, that's pretty much it, just to make sure that you're okay.
The response shook me with its sweetness. I was like, oh.
Obviously I would see that. I would wake you up and I would wake you up in a way that I don't make you feel weird, because I know how it's women don't want their partner to be exposed to that kind of thing because they are embarrassed, So I just let you know that it's okay that happened. I would obviously go to the shower with you, shower together if you're comfortable.
Yeah, kind of the same as number 1. I'd wake you up, let you know what happened. Maybe you don't know what happened. Yo, why are you waking me up? Show you what happened.
Not to notice. No,
but I mean when you wake up, you're very,
disorientated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be yo, this happened. And then take a shower, clean it up, and we move. It's not that deep.
First thing I would do, right, is check. I'll check if you comfortable. like if you're still in your deep sleep, right? Like I wouldn't disturb you, but I would wait for you to like wake up. I wouldn't like leave your side. I'll be there, and once you wake up, I welcome you like in the new morning with in a good way, like a nice way. Then yeah, I'll probably tell you that you left the sheets, right? In a good way. Then,
But it's like in a good way.
Yeah.
What is the good way? What is the good way? Okay.
now I feel like it's best to do it like practically, but I'll do it in a good way. Then let you like go to the shower. Once you're in the shower, I'll clean up the bed and change the sheets here.
As their responses are solid, and honestly, any guy would be uncomfortable with that is still a child. And yeah, as a hand, don't be messing with kids. I don't know why you're doing that. So I'm glad that everybody seated here is mature. But I just want to say, like, I want to put it out there. I wouldn't be embarrassed that I missed myself because it's biologically. You experience it every month for almost all your life. You have your period longer, like then you don't have your period in your lifespan. So for me, I wouldn't be embarrassed about it. So don't be afraid to be like, this happened. Okay, well, let me just say for me, those things, actually, what can I do? I feel like I can take it away. So my favorite response was number 3's response. Like in the practice, just and letting me sleep. That's so important. Does my dress code matter to you when I go out? Elaborate. Actually, yeah, I'm very curious. Number 2.
It does. If I was to be honest with you, it does. I wouldn't control you. I wouldn't say don't wear that, but you would know that my Jane doesn't like it when I wear or whatever I wear, or very short things. Now I wouldn't want my woman to go out wearing what I deem inappropriate. I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying that's me, right? So your question was, do I have a problem with it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a problem with it. Just be decent, man.
Okay, yeah, we can see you have a problem. It's not a problem, it's a problem with it.
Personally, I wouldn't mind. Like, I know, like, with my woman, right? Like, if she's comfortable in what she's wearing, right? I mean, it's fine with me because, like, I'm not that type of a guy that's controlling. Like, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't love, like, you wearing short things, right? Like, I would love that to see you wear that, like, but there are some times that you have to like wear such things, and some other times, let's say we're going to church, you can't. But maybe we're going like on a date or something. If you want to wear something short, it's fine. But
So you saying I like a dress for the occasion, you know, for the occasion. Solid. He clearly messes with baddies, that one.
I mean, at the end of the day, I have no say in what you wear. It's you. But like, I'll let you know. I'll hint. Like, wait.
Yeah.
That's my. So at the end of the day, yes, I do have a problem, but I won't say anything about it. Like, you can choose what you want to wear.
I feel like it's very important for my woman to be comfortable in whatever she's wearing. So if you're comfortable, but at the same time you're respecting me as your partner, you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like you would know if I have a problem with you wearing a certain thing and whatever, I'm not gonna control you, but you are gonna know that I have a problem with a certain type of attire, So yeah, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, but just don't do too much.
What is too much? Like, describe that too much attire. Like, what would it be?
I can't necessarily pinpoint it, It's just like, if you can see that it makes me uncomfortable, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can
Why
see.
is that? Because maybe other people, they are comfortable with you showing your knees.
Yeah, I feel like you wearing like something really, really short and revealing when I'm not there.
So you must be there.
Yeah, I must be there. No, genuinely though, because I mean, like, if I'm not there, it's like,
Who are you impressing?
No, it's not even who you're impressing, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're dressing for yourself, not for people. But it's like, I need to be there, I don't know, for protection in a way.
I feel like I'm the girl. I like my guy also having like an opinion, and like I'm genuinely like, is this cute? This one or this one? Which one should I wear? Which one should I wear? So I think number three's response was my favorite. Like, as long as she's looking cute, guys, as long as I'm looking cute, I'm fine. Do you believe there should be a curfew for both of us when we're married? Elaborate. Even when we're Rajona, should there be a curfew? Like the time where someone arrives home. Number 3.
I don't think there has to be like what's this, a curfew, because like a person knows when they have to go home.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like I don't think there has to be a curfew. You can tell when it's time for you to go home and when it's time for you to like continue what you're doing. So I wouldn't set a curfew.
Yes and no, and I'll tell you why. I think it would be like an unwritten rule where what are we doing out at midnight? Sorry, let me put it that way. I mean, there's so many wholesome things we could be doing at that time. Why are we out? And also, I just feel like the nightlife isn't for me personally, and I wouldn't like that for my woman as well. Only because of where we live, it's dangerous out here. So, from a safety perspective, yeah, no, I think there should be.
When we're dating, no, I don't think there should be a curfew. I feel like I want you to explore your youth, I want you to live. I don't want to be the reason why you don't live. So in terms of right now, there's no curfew, but obviously I would want you to, even if you're going out late, like at least talk to me in between, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for you to go back home in your bed. Like it takes, like, hey babe, I'm out, whatever, When we're married, I'm gonna have to go with what number 2 said. Like it is an unwritten rule. I'm not gonna tell you that like be back at this time, but like if you respect me as your partner and as a woman in general, like you should know that like, okay, now it's time to go home. I need to be with my mans type thing.
For me, it's a thing of, okay, cool, we're in a relationship, but that doesn't mean that, our lives have to, just revolve around the relationship alone. You have your own personal things that you gotta do. So just like keep me updated,
Yeah, I like the keep me updated answer. Like, I think communicating is so important for both parties.
Yeah.
Communicate. If things happen, maybe I went for pre-drinks. Actually, for me, in my marriage, our live locations 24/7.
Yeah.
I have your location, you have my location. But on top of that, we communicate. So number 4, right? I like number 4's answer. You are out with the boys, and I call you. I'm like, babe, I'm not okay. What are you gonna do? Are you coming back? Yes, I'm coming back.
Yes, I probably am. And
Probably.
yeah, and I say probably because I could be out with my boys and it would be too far for me to come back. Or I know when I'm out with my boys and we're having drinks, for me to come to you, I'd probably, like I said, I'm driving, right? I wouldn't want to be intoxicated and driving. So that's why I'm saying probably, to qualify that. And yeah, I would. I feel like as soon as Imama calls,
yeah, I feel like if my woman called me to come back home, I would go home. Because with me, the woman I attract, it's more of, I have understanding women, So if she's actually calling me, and she's not feeling well, I feel like she genuinely needs me in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very affectionate person, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time with my person. So if in the time that I'm not spending with her and I'm actually delegating it to my boys and she actually calls me and she actually needs me, I'm gonna go home.
If my woman calls me when I'm with my boys, the first thing I'll do, right, is tell my boys that I'm leaving, because obviously I wouldn't like put my boys on top of my woman. It's firstly God, my woman. Then
Wait, so it's the boys,
no,
and then your woman, or is it your woman?
It's God.
Okay, God is
my woman,
your woman,
my family,
your family,
and my boys.
Oh wow.
So if my woman calls me, right,
Wow.
if my woman calls me, I wouldn't hesitate to like come back. Like
Okay.
even if when she's like, please come back home, without saying that reason, I'll come back.
Wow.
For me, what Mama wants, Mama gets, I'm there.
You're there.
I'm there.
Instantly.
Yeah. Instantly.
You're there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, guys. I don't know. Number 3 has to take this answer. God. His woman. Baby. Because honestly, no, solid. Number 3, this is for you. This is you won this round. My heart was broken by a man I used to love, and it left me with a now 1-year-old baby. Oh, so yeah, moral of the story. Kina baby mama. I have a 1-year-old child I didn't tell you about it while you were pursuing me, and you heavily pursued me. And then I finally tell you that, okay, no, this is what's happening. I have a daughter. How are you gonna react?
Personally, I love like kids, right? So like, if you tell me that you have a baby, 1 year old, even if she's older or young, I wouldn't mind, right? Because like, I'm in love with you, right? And once I'm in love with you, what is yours is also mine. So I would also be the father to the daughter. So I wouldn't mind.
Obviously, when you first break the news to me, it's gonna be a blow. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna act like it's gonna be like open arms type thing. It's something that I'm gonna have to think about, because it's not just about us now, you know. The relationship is expanding into me, you, and your child. That's gonna be my child if I choose to stay. So I don't know if I'm gonna stay. It genuinely depends on the dynamic of our relationship, how I feel about you, and if I'm ready at that point to actually care for the child, you know. Because I mean, if I actually make the decision to stay, I'm staying fully, you know. That child is basically my child. I'm gonna take care of the child, you know. It also depends on where I'm at, like in life at that moment in time. Can I even afford to take care of a child, you know? So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stay. It depends.
Of course, the first time you tell me, yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, shocked, but like, I'd probably want to get to know the child a bit. If I really like you, I want to like get to know the child a bit more.
How do you get to know the 1 year old?
No, like be around the person, you know, get them used to my, if like genuinely like you get around them, you know, get them used to my energy.
When you first tell me, I think I have to agree with one. It's gonna be a bit of a blow, but I'll understand where you come from. I mean, you don't know me like that. One, you don't want to be open to every other guy you meet, and there's a child involved. And so, and I believe in that. So, I think the scenario was, I really love you. If I love you, I love the child. That's it. And I think because suddenly say it's a child, it's a baby even. I'll be the dad. That's just it. Step that way.
I liked how number one was realistic about his response. Also considering him as well, his space as well. Like, is he ready to take on that responsibility? You know, like, and I don't think as a woman you'd be upset, because you've had like 9 months to condition yourself that you are bringing someone into this world, and you additionally even had one more year, because the child is 1 year, to be like, I'm a mother. Now, for someone who that didn't just, it's like, it's understandable, the shock, and also now him having to take into consideration his situation, his financial situation, his life plans for himself. So I like number one's response. Would you guys agree with me? If so, how would the experience be? Number 4, I'm going to group.
Hey, I've retired from Groove, but if you wanna go, as I said, Mama, whatever she wants, she gets. If you wanna go, we'll go.
And then how's the experience going to be?
I'll try to make it good, you know, but I'm into like the wholesome stuff. I don't like, you know, groove like that. So, yeah.
If you want to go to Groove with me, we definitely going, because like from my experience, right, the people that I take to Groove, right, they enjoy it. Like, most of them have the best time of their lives.
So you're saying when
So
you're the
if
part
I'm
to
with
it.
my hand, it's going to be times 2.
Yeah, I think I'm not much of a cruist because of the nightlife, but I firmly believe in knowing your partner end to end, and I think part of knowing them end to end is going through all the motions. I mean, I'll take you to a funeral, I'll take you to a wedding, I'm taking you to Groove as well.
Okay.
That's just me. That's just us getting to know each other like that. Because I'm a wholesome guy, we'll cater for your Groove, and then when we go home, we will be wholesome about
The
things.
whole time you'll be like, yeah, whatever we're going home.
Not even.
Chai.
I almost have a good time. When she has a good time, I have a good time.
I feel like life is all about experience, you know, and it's important to share those experiences with your partner. So if you wanna groove, let's go have fun, you know, can come with your friends. Let's turn up, genuinely, bro. Like, and in terms of how the experience would be, like, I think it would be really nice, you know. I would want you to be comfortable, so which is why I would like say come with your friends, you know, like so you can be comfortable, do your thing. Like, I wouldn't want you to be restricted. I wouldn't want you to be like in a shell when you're grooving with me, you know. I want you to have fun, dance, do whatever you need to do, you know. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, this is a group related question, an additional one. So now, like, I've taken those shots, I have the Hennessy's, the everything's, the tequilas, and now I am nauseous. Like, I'm literally vomiting. What are you guys going to do?
So obviously you're my lady, so I need to make sure that like my lady is good at all times, you know. So I'm gonna be there. If I need to carry you to the bathroom, I carry you to the bathroom. If you need to go home, you go home, you know. Yeah, you're my hun. I need to take care of my hun. If that means the night is over for me, then the night is over for me.
I think once you start vomiting, would make sure that you're okay. I wouldn't know what's the next step to take from there, but I'd know we need to go home from there. I mean we've had our fun, all right? It's sharp. Let's go home. Let's go sleep it off. We'll laugh about it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And also you're with me, so you're safe.
If you can't walk, like after throwing up, I would carry you maybe to the bathroom for you to finish up. Once you're done, and I can tell that you can't continue, we head into the car and we're going back home.
For me, it's kind of the same as number one. Since I'm the one that took you out, I feel like it would be my responsibility to take care of you if things go wrong. So yeah, I'd clean up after you, carry you to the car, take you home. Yeah.
From the initial question, Ria Group, number 3 one, because it's like, it's always fun with him, the life of the party. So yeah, I love enjoying myself. So yes, and I love grooving. Just to put it out there, I love groove, but I also love wholesome things. So maybe we can start off the day wholesome, and then we end it with a groove. Yeah. So yeah, number 3 one.
I bet, guys. So clearly, we don't even have to tally up the scores. We already know who the winner of this competition is. Let us give him a round of applause because he has won himself a date. Shout out to Peace Finisher for winning the competition. Right now, we're gonna give them a little alone time for them to talk. And yeah, man. Hopefully the date goes well. But see you guys in a bit.